guys, welcome back to FX Rhapsody. Today we're going to be looking again at the British pound Japanese yen and also the British pound US dollar. Now to start off with, we're looking at the British pound Japanese yen on the monthly time frame, and we've done analysis on this before, but let's have a look at this. So we have this big resistance area and we have this big support area at the bottom. These are the areas that the British pound is bouncing in between currently. Now what we see here is that this monthly candle, it's almost end of the month. We will be keeping a close eye on this candle. As you can see, back in 2018, 1st of Jan, and then the Jan-Feb price was in this area, in this price range, basically, creating this resistance area. So, I mean, sellers are waiting in this area to come and sell. There's a big possibility that this candle might just break through towards the end of this month. Well, it is the end of this month, but breakthrough come come back. So we'll just keep a close eye on that candle. If we have to drill down to the weekly time frame, okay, what we can see here, let me just do this. We can see our trend lines. Again, like I said before, I've done analysis on this. If you haven't seen this, go look at my previous videos on these pairs. We have a nice trend line there, and then we can also draw the trend line at the top. And you can see that the British pound, come now, that how this trend line was respected in the past a couple of times. Now we can see that price is currently against this trend line over here. So there's a big possibility that price can, from here, that this monthly candle will not break this area, and I'm expecting price to fall down. But we're not predicting the market, we're just looking at what it's doing. This is also a key area, like we've seen before back in 2018. This was the resistance area. So to confluences basically that market is at a key area of resistance, being in the zone, being against the trend line. So there's a real possibility for price to start falling to the downside and the bears to take over. So if you have to go drill down to the daily time frame, let's just expand this a little bit so we can see better. So guys, this is purely, I'm basing these two pairs purely off price action. I mean, we're looking at price action, we're looking at what price is currently doing, where price is sitting at the moment. Purely price action. It's another nice area of support at the bottom. We saw the price broke through the support area. It was bouncing off it, retesting it a couple of times, and started bouncing up. But again, we are looking at price being in the zone of the highest has been for the last 3 years. So, and in another key area is this big trend line over here that has been respected multiple times as well. So this is a very strong resistance area, if I can say that. So depending on this candle, as we can see, this candle is still busy, but I think it's got 2 hours or a couple of hours left on this candle, and depending on the close, I think this pound will actually, price will actually come and maybe retest it again. But definitely, guys, I think it's time to look at putting some nice sells on GBPJPY. So we'll definitely be looking this coming week on our 4-hour charts and our 4-hour time frames, for 1-hour time frames, looking for a nice short opportunity in that area. So that is my analysis on the British pound, Japanese yen. Now if we have to go to, here we go, British pound dollar. Let's just go to the monthly. Sorry guys, my computer is very slow today. I think it knows it's weekend. Okay, so we're on the monthly time frame, and again we can see, and I've done this as well, this analysis, see that price is definitely in this resistance area. There was this nice support area at the bottom here as well, and the same as the British pound yen. The pound dollar is definitely, it's been bouncing up and down these two support and resistance areas. We can see that in the past, there was again 2018, that this area was definitely, it was retested a couple of times, 1, 2, 3, 4 times before price started moving to the downside. And what we find ourselves at currently is that price tested that area, it came down a little bit, and now it's retesting a second time. Guys, Forex repeats itself. So my thing is always look to the left, look at what it did in the past, especially with price action, see what it did, and like we see now, this is the second time that price has been testing this resistance area. Again, good confirmation of maybe a nice sell. Put it like this, if price had to break through this resistance area over here, then there's going to be no stopping the pound. Then it will come back to retest it, and then it will fly. So we will definitely, I mean, I said it, I think I said it a couple of weeks ago, we're keeping our eye on this area. We're still keeping our eye on this area. This is a very key area in the market currently for the British pound. If we have to drill down to the weekly time frame, let's see what it's there. We can see that again, we've got this trend line running up, and we have our trend line at the bottom as well. And you can see how price have been respecting this trend line. Basically price has been bouncing up and down, basically been trading in the zone, in the trend line zone. So currently, again, we find ourselves price wanting to break this resistance area. It cannot. In actual fact, in the weekly time frame, it has tested it once last week, right there. It retracted a bit, pulled back, came up again, testing it again. So again, we will definitely be keeping our eyes on GBP, the British pound US dollar. You can see over here on the daily time frame. Sorry, let me just take this. Where's my circle? There we go. This whole area here, all those candles. Let me just make this lighter a bit. Look here. Look at all this. All these long wicks. Price rejecting this area. You can see that. This is all signs, guys. Signs that price is definitely, the bullish market is definitely coming to an end. And with all these wicks, you can see that the sellers are starting to pull into the market. Buyers are starting to climb out. And definitely this coming week, we'll be seeing price, or looking at price maybe going down to this trend line and testing that again. So this is going to be my scenario for next week. I'm looking at the 4-hourly, 1-hourly time frames. Definitely looking at placing a sell, but again, same as with the British pound, Japanese yen, if price had to break this area, break and close above that area, price will come retested, and again, price will fly. But this area has not been broken like we saw since 2008 in the last 3 years. So a very strong area of resistance. So guys, let's keep an eye on it, and let's see what it does. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this analysis. This is just my breakdown. I mean, I hope you enjoyed it. I want you guys to like this video. Post your comments in the comment section, guys. I would like to hear from you. Click that notification bell to get notified of all my other videos coming, my analysis and my other videos. And guys, I hope you have a wonderful weekend and happy trading, guys.